Hello, I class and Noah, my teacher Noah Faye. Due to unfortunate events, as we all know, the coronavirus has made the change of making our geology presentations online, and we have to upload them to YouTube. So that's why you guys are watching this on here. Well, you guys probably already know, but just in case. And yeah, welcome to everyone else who sees this video. So I will be talking about the KT extinction, in other words, the dinosaur extinction and why they went extinct. And my name is Pedro Orejas, and I'm doing this in the April 29th of 2020. And we are currently under what's it called? Quarantine, yeah. And let's start with why I chose this. I chose this topic because since I was very little, I love dinosaurs. I don't know why, I just really love because they were majestic creatures, so big and just so cool, And I always found amazing how they went extinct. Like the meteorite or the asteroid impact made me think like how big of an event that was, and I wanted to like know what else had happened at that time. So that's why I'm doing this. So let's start with, when did this happen? This occurrence happened about 65 million years ago in the Cretaceous period. And almost every animal and aspect of life had vanished, went extinct because of this. And, well, many people think that this was due to, like, dumb theories, like people saying that dinosaurs spent too much time with the sun and they became cataracts, which made them blind, and then they fell off cliffs, which I find that really not believable because that's kind of hard to believe. So yeah, that's a theory that many people thought was true in the 1980s, because this theory was published in a book in that time. So in that time we didn't have so much technology, so I mean it's kind of alright to think that in that year. And what happened exactly was a global event, so the whole world was affected, because there are two main theories that are true, or mostly true. The first one was a meteorite impact or an asteroid impact that killed like all the dinosaurs, and the other one was volcanoes. But volcanoes is not really believable because a volcano can't really destroy the whole aspect of life, So the most well-known theory is a meteorite one, which I grew up knowing. But also volcanic activity could have done this also, because it could well, not volcanic activity, tectonic plate movements, because that could have caused volcanic activity, volcanoes, tsunamis, earthquakes, all that good stuff. So that could have been the reason why they went extinct. But the latest information we have is pointed towards the direction of the asteroid impact. So the asteroid impact was just a small asteroid that hit the Earth at the time of the extinction. That's why we think it was the meteorite, because there is evidence that this asteroid hit the Earth right when the KT extinction happened. So that's the first reason why we think this is why they went extinct. This evidence was found by a researcher named Walter Alvarez and his team, and they saw that the rocks that were spread out in the KT boundary, which is where the event took place, had very high levels of metal iridium, which is a component or element, or not element, just material that is very rare on Earth, and it comes from outer space. And here it was found that there were a lot of this material. So and this material we thought it came from the asteroid. And this metal iridium, it was in a form of clay and had been found in many places, like in North America and Europe. So that shows you how big this impact made. And the metal iridium formed a layer that is located just above the Cretaceous microfossils, which is where all the evidence and fossils of dinosaurs we have is located. So that's why we think it's an asteroid again, because the asteroid material, like the metal iridium, is right where the layer of the microfossils are. So that's another piece of evidence that suggests the meteorite killed almost all of life in the dinosaur era. And this iridium is only found in this layer, so we know for sure it was deposited in a very large spike, like a meteorite or an asteroid. And the asteroid was very big, in fact. It has been calculated that the size of this asteroid is approximately 10 kilometers across due to all the metal iridium that it scattered. Imagine seeing this coming down on Earth with a very high velocity. That's insane. And scientists have also said that if an asteroid this big came into Earth, it would pass the atmosphere and ocean like if they were not there. Because from all the power that would have, the speed and the size of it would just destroy the whole Earth. And this particular impact left a crater of about 100 kilometers wide, so that's really big. And the crater, we now have found it to be located in Mexico, in Yucatan, Mexico. It's in the southeastern part of Mexico. I've personally been there on a field trip, and it is amazing. And this crater is called the Chicxulub, and it is about 180 kilometers across and made a hole of about 380 meters. And in the hole, there is igneous rock, but with weird chemistry. So that suggests that it also came from outer space. And also, igneous rock points toward that there was volcanic activity, but the asteroid was so big that it just points toward the asteroid again. So we think it's an asteroid, not a volcano. And here, people think it's a volcano because there is strong evidence that has been found about a short but gigantic eruption from volcanoes in the KT boundary. But many have tried to explain this information, regarding this volcanic activity, but the asteroid impact is very strong that it is useless to try to explain the effects with volcanic activity. So yes, these are my sources.